Hello, everybody. Hey, it is I, the guy. Almost went into like, hey, coming back to you live from Midwest Nebraska. I don't know. That's not me. Hey. 1 sec. Man. I gotta share. I gotta retweet. And then I can exposit. This is usually. Ma'am. But yeah, no, hello there. It has been a hot minute. I'm pretty sure the last time I would have streamed is, ooh, I feel like it was in February. 2 more minutes left on this. But yeah. February. It was in February. Let me double check. When was the last time I streamed? Because a lot has happened if it has been February. Oh, April. Okay, it is not as bad. It is not as bad as I thought it was. So a lot has happened. Well, first off, I guess it's just like my day. I should start off with my day. It's just been prep. I was doing my normal Sunday stuff, and I went and I'm now here. I got pizza, I got caffeine, I have hot tea, I have water. Can't forget the water. I have my motivational stuff on my right, my monitors on my left, my center monitor where I work, in my center with my tablet, my audio interface, and I have 1000 March Pizza Tower OST in the Infinite Looper tab thing. This is very good. Turn that down a bit so it's a little bit easier to. I'll have to double check. Turn my volume up a little bit. Actually, no, I don't need my volume up anymore. I'm pretty loud. Probably because I'm projecting me voice. So the itinerary, or scheduling, I guess that's what it is. You know what that means? Oh, hey. Sorry, I'm attention deficit. Start. Oh, wait, that's the timer. I gotta do stopwatch. 1 sec, I gotta get the hot tea all figured out. I gotta be careful not to actually spill anything on this desk. It's pretty crowded. I've been very spatially inept more so than usual. So let me drink this tea. I'm just gonna go in. No honey. This is the tea. I got 2 throat coats basically. 1 eucalypt. No, it was echinacea or whatever it's called. Oh no. That's oh no. Oh well, who cares? And then slippery elm, which is a funny way to just say, oh, it's like elm bark. Oh, it's slippery elm because we call this tea throat coat. You know, that's just how it is, I guess. I'm gonna turn off the 1,000 march because it's a little intense for the beginning. While we're working, though, it definitely is going to fit. So what do I want to do? We should put on... First off, we should put on normal, funky music. I'm just gonna do the normal Pizza Tower OST, and then we can just fixate on 1,000 boss. 1,000. My brain's getting pulled apart, but I will persevere. Trying to find the one video that is like Pizza Tower OST full. There's one that's literally, there it is. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna start pulling things into OBS. Not OBS. Clip Studio. Me words. While I wait for people to come in. So ever since April, I've been working on things. I participated in a zine. Participated in another thing. I went to Off-Kai, as you all know, and I'm trying to find some of the stuff. One sec. Oh yeah, no, that would actually be a great place to pull the images, because I'm pretty sure... No. I got too far ahead. The lag. Oh yeah, because I'm gonna be like swinging around a lot of RAM intensive things, I'm probably just gonna not bother with oh, I'm almost there. So I went to the Off-Kai. I flew out to California more so the whole entire journey going there, because I've lost a lot of weight and gained a lot of muscle, but I've gotten a little bit smaller because I'm not fat. So it was mostly just trying to like balance getting clothes so I didn't look like I was like wearing anything that like I needed to look like I was like I actually was in clothes. So a lot of what I was doing was just getting work in. Again, the pipeline was for a while, but I kind of was like, oh gosh, this is stacking a bit. The pipeline basically just went like, I get a set amount of comms, and then next month I take care of it. There's a few stuff that was just like, oh gosh, I can't. It got a little, it's something I'm still working on, as evidenced by the fact that I plan on working on some of that work. Today, I haven't been taking in comms at all because I don't want to put in more work without getting more work in. And I mean done. Done, get in, done. Get in, done. I don't know. I got to a point where it's just like there's a lot of stress. So when I just want to get out of the way of the off-kai stuff I'm trying to get in. So I flew in. This was like the first time I ever actually flew on my own. Actually, flying is a very recent thing for me, relatively speaking. My first plane ride was in my 20s. In like 20, ooh, I feel like it's 2019. And 2019 or 2018. And man, it's like, I really like planes. I felt very determined. I don't like planes in the autistic sense, I just like riding them. I mean, I could probably get into planes. But you know, let's get some visuals. So when I'm playing the trip, the whole entire trip getting to this point, funny song, yeah, that it fits. Getting to the point where I am on an aircraft. I'm on an aircraft. No. I'm on an aircraft. Getting to this point. I'm getting to the point where I'm here. And I have a ticket for the plane. I have a plane ticket. And getting to the point where I feel like this. So stupid. Getting to that point. Like I said 15 other times. That's another story. But like, I flew in. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, wow. I am like all dizzy. And we did a escape room. And I'm just like, what? These things. It's the first ever time I'm this far west. I'm getting used to the altitude because I'm like a mountain man. I'm like really just out of it. And I think I was out of it for a good chunk of the days leading up to off-kai. And you know, we did an escape room, like I said. We escaped. Like, I met people. I said hi. I was like, eh? Humans. There's the escape. Escape. And yeah, no. I forgot what we had a burger that was really shit. I had a burger at least. That was like a 4x4 at Campus Burger. And I met a lot of good people. It was fun hanging out with people, it was definitely something where it's like, because like I've never had this experience of meeting people. We all go by each other's usernames. And I'm just like, Sometimes I felt like that one image of Hillary Clinton entering like the apartment or whatever it was with the plant in the sink. SMH. But yeah. Then we went to the next day, because that was like a Tuesday. It was mostly waving to people, being socially awkward, or at least I was. I was a very just... I was just a very, like, mentally retarded feral creature. And then, multitasking, very hardcore. Trying to, like, get through all this, like, key. Because I'm trying to get to the... Oh, yeah, it's actually time. We went to Monterey. We had to take a weird piss stop. While in, like, Californian traffic. That was the first thing I realized. Oh, California is, like, going to, like, Orlando. But yeah. I gotta double check if there's people that would... there's no one I know in here in this photo. So we went to the Monterey Aquarium. I saw a shark. I got a lot of photography. If it'll copy and paste. Come on. I gotta make this bigger. 500. No, not that big. Almost. Yeah. God dang, I hate all this lag. It's not keeping up with my caffeinated brain. More aquarium. And then I got a bit of the hob. The cob. I got a photograph of the harbor. And the harbor. And then we get K-barbecue. So we were actually... I'm gonna try and be descriptive and vague enough as I can. So when we were driving back from Monterey back to San Jose, this fucking like hooligan tried to do some weird like catch us in like a thing where we either crash into him or do some stuff in like some like fraud scam thing with like insurance. He was like goading the guy who was driving the rental that we were in. Luckily nothing happened except for the tire got popped because he threw something on the ground. And we all handled it fairly well. It's just like we drove out, we fixed the tire, the homeless guy... We didn't fix the tire, we put on the spare tire. The homeless guy was it's like, yeah! It was probably very much entertaining. Seeing this like... I forgot what it was called. It was like a van or something. I forgot the name of the car. I'm not a car guy. But this big car, tons of people walk out. They're just like, oh man, look at the tire. Switch the tire. It took a bit, but you know. But like, we got that taken care of. Another thing that happened in the aquarium, we were like sitting down for a show. Like my leg, I was still like very tipsy from like jet lag and like altitude shift. It actually took until like the day, like the Thursday, to get like remotely adjusted to the sea level. Well, yeah, one thing that happened. So yeah, we were able to go. I'm like jumping everywhere, but we went to get we basically, it would have been like a 2-hour drive, became a 4-hour drive. I felt like at that moment is when I did not feel like an outsider when we did that drive, and then we had K barbecue after. Well, it was K barbecue and hot pot. I basically treated it like K barbecue. We were actually listening to Sheena's recommendations in the car. Oh, the car ride itself was something else. The ride to Monterey, we were like listening to Vtuber music, and half the time I was just, it's like I'm an old head. I've been in the, it's about 6 years. My rotation for VTuber music is like Korone, Polka, Aki, Watame, Kanata, Toa. All these like Japanese. And a lot of the English ones I do listen to, they're seen in Japanese. Like Amiya. Well, she sometimes sings English, but like her original is like, one of hers is Japanese, I think. Then I'm like a very like weirdly particular, and I see all these trends in like English VTubing, and I'm just like, I don't know. Unless it's Shayna's original, which for a while I avoided because I didn't want to feel like killing myself. That's an edgy joke. No, I was not in the right headspace for it, but I did eventually listen to it. I want to try and make a Eurobeats remix at some point. But yeah, we were just listening to all this music. The only time it was like, I think I got them to do Wonky Monkey. And I was so autistic. I'm like in the middle seat, the back. I'm like between two people, and I'm like doing metal screams because I've always wanted to do a metal cover of some of Korone's originals, but always with all these, like, I want to do this, it gets on the back burner, it gets put back as I like have other things I need to do or work on that take priority, or I don't think I'm at that skill level yet. Or I think I'm at the level where I can probably start with Wonky Monkey. That song's pretty easy. It's like a faker type one. I can probably just figure it. I bet if I like figure out like a handful of faker type songs, it'll be easy to like fucking figure out how to dissect all of his songs he produced. Not that that's a bad thing. Oh, sometimes he does phone it in a bit. In my opinion. I still like it even if he phones it in, though. But like, yeah. To dial it back to the trip at Monterey itself. One, like, we were just, I was vibing kind of on my own. Hanging out with one guy. Who is a very nice friend of mine. I appreciate him. I don't know. He probably is listening. You know who you are. And basically he's in a wheelchair. And so we kind of got stuck in the middle like a group because in the middle of because we were taking photos, or at least he was. He got really into it. And, man, we just, like, got stuck because immediately a live show happened And I'm just like, I'm sitting crisscross or like trying to sit. I'm just like, I can't. I try, and then I tried leaving this like group. I got up. I'm like, excuse me, pardon me, doing the, oh, excuse me, let me scooch past ya. I tell ya what. I tell ya, let me, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, guy. Oh, I'm sorry. The whole thing. I'm like literally like, excuse me, pardon me, which is usually what I say when I need to get past a lot of people really fast. I'm like moving. I think maybe I was like a little bit too slow, but this like tall guy got really mad. And then he's like, you're standing next to my, he sounded like he said bro. And I'm just like, huh? I'm looking just in case I'm like standing in front of a little kid. I'm like in his way. And I deduced that he was talking about the girl. The guy was like talking about the girl he was like kind of like cleaning. He was this like short chick. And he's like did not, and she's like, eh. And I'm just like, oh, he's trying to come off tough. I don't have time for this shit. I'm gonna go way far back, actually. I'm just gonna sit down. I was like, not having it. Like, I'm not gonna fucking like tolerate. I'm not gonna like stand here, some fucking sassy Californian. Lamau. But yeah, I don't know why. I guess he really wanted me to know that I was standing right next to his girlfriend, as if I cared. As if I cared when he puffed up his chest and be like, I'm tough. So I was like talking to my friends about him, and they're like, yeah, no, that's like, ha. So like for the whole entire day, like for the whole entire trip, I was like occasionally putting in jabs, making fun of him. Because the guy was so insecure, you might as well make fun of him. But Monterey was fun, the aquarium was fun. I'm like looking at all these fish, all these crabs, hanging out. You know, and I kind of was getting to know people vaguely. Though, the one friend I was with, he was very, like, astute and observant. He noticed me. Because I'm just a naturally light-footed guy. So, like, one time I accidentally snuck up on him when I was, like, walking back and forth. I found him where I last left him, maybe, like, a few feet from that. He's like, oh, I didn't see you there. I'm just like, oh, the one person that noticed me didn't notice me. This misery in this mortal coil brings me such depression as I realize the only people who understood, you know, I'm kind of making fun of myself because that is kind of like my immediate thought is, wait, he's assuring me maybe I'm just not getting good. I'm just like, no, don't worry, Hema. Don't worry, friend. Don't worry, buddy. But like, leaving Monterey though was fine. We were gonna go to Ripley's, but then he was like a little, like people were just like, about the next day going to Ripley's, though I did do the other thing we wanted to do, which was do the Redwoods. And in hindsight, because we were originally going to do the Redwoods the day of going to Monterey, obviously that didn't pan out. There was a lot of shenanigans. And, yeah, no, obviously we had the one trip where we were just putting in the ear to Sheena. She's yapping. The people we were with, one of which was like a very like, he's from I don't know what to call it. He's like, it's from the Middle East. We're like in the car. He like super chats Sheena about K barbecue recommendations. Hey, I'm just going over my trip. And then Sheena is all like, well, if you're like poor, here's where you go. And if you have Habibi money, and it's just like, bruh, she knows. She knows. You know? But yeah, no, K barbecue is fine. I actually, when we finally did do K barbecue, it was fun. And luckily I was able to afford it. I was worried I wasn't be able to afford it. There's a few things where I'm just like, I'm a little slow on, because of course I'm slow. And, sorry, I'm gonna... But yeah, no, sorry, I'm like, brain fart. I made the joke about, and this actually can segue into work. So I made a joke about, we were like, it was smoking. There was a lot of smoke in the air that we were causing. So like, man, we outsmoked the Asians. We were outsmoking the Asians, man. Oh man, we're outsmoking the Asians. So I like got, apparently that was funny. This is very funny. So, I am going to show you one of my ideas that I got from the trip. I will do in like a few years. Just kidding, it's just slow burn. Honestly, the time thinking about it is what I would do with like a commission or any art idea I have where I just chew on the idea for a bit. So the joke is gonna be like Mari and Sleepy are doing hot pot with like Tenma and Sheena, for example. And then Mari says... Good old Mari underscore Yin says, man, we're out smoking the Asians. I really want Sleepy to just be eating tons of meat and her mouth is full. I want to do the guppy mouth. I want her to do the weird pea shooter mouth, fill it with like skewers. And she looks at Mari going like, wow! And then I want Tenma and Sheena because they're Asian. Look confused. That's only why I want them in there. It's so I could make a funny joke. Also, FYI, hey. I think I mentioned it, hey, but... Hello there, people in chat. I'm discussing the ha funnies about while listening to the Pizza Tower OST. Currently, I'm going through trying to remember, because then the next day we went to the Redwoods. It was just me and the guy. With the guy from the Middle East, he's a very nice guy. We just hung out, we talked. Then and I think we did that was also the day we did a badge pickup. And I think I might leave off on there. I will have to remember that I left off on there. Oh yeah, that's the same day I did another funny thing. So, another moment I want to draw. So I was trying to get laundry figured out. At the hotel was cursed as fuck. And, so I was trying to fucking figure out how to get, like, I'm already cussing. That's how fucking annoying. So I was figuring out this machine. I finally got it working, and I'm just, like, pissed. And I'm, like, airboxing and, like, doing push-ups. Listening to Carpenter Brute, my goat, one of my favorite artists ever. And, this, like, chick, this, like, little woman just comes in, and I'm just like, oh, human, there's a person here. I better stop, like, I immediately got up, and I'm like, the washer is frustrated, but at least the washing machine is, like, frustrating, but at least I know what to do now. And she's like, okay, and she started using the microwave. Oh yeah. One night, I actually, woke up at, like, 2 or 4 in the morning and just went straight to the gymnasium. I felt, like, really bad. I just was working out like crazy. I actually did a lot of working out at the, whatchamacallit. I was not impressed. There's this one guy showing me around. I was like, huh. It didn't help that I was very slow that day. I was like caffeinated, I was tired, I was getting used to the altitude. I was talking to this one guy about work. There was this time where I'm like, felt like I was gonna fall down, and he's like, you okay? And I'm just like, nah, I'm fine. I also, one thing that happened before I left, which I guess just feeds into what was a good chunk of the build up to Offkai. So I was boxing like crazy. It's been a hot minute and I didn't wrap my hands properly, so I burnt some skin off my knuckle. So I was walking around with like bandages trying to like get it to the point where it actually scabs. Because once it's like scabbed, I know, okay, I don't need to like worry so much about this. All this scabbage. And so, yeah. No, I just come. I have like a bandage on my hand. I'm just like, I probably look tired. I was like almost falling over several times. Let me tell you, going from like, you're like so tunnel visioned on getting through this. You're like, I'm like smug that I was able to do it. With obviously a lot of hard work and relying on friends and family a bit. I'm all tunnel. And, I'm all tunnel-y. But yeah, I definitely was getting used to normal people and like talking and being a normal human being. Not wanting to bite people's heads off for the crime of looking at me the wrong way. As a joke, of course, I would never condone such behavior. I mean, I'm an Oni, but you know. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, your badge pickup was neat. I even got I think the next day I got a, they called it the accessibility sticker, but I called it the cripple roll. Cause like my ADD was awful. A bro me was looking out for me. And in hindsight, there's a lot of things I should have took advantage of. I did not expect my first day to be so fucking full of work. And also it is annoying, this third day was basically like a half day. I met a lot of people. Oh yeah, Thursday, I went to the party. Yeah. 2 moonshines. I think I know what it's like to drink 2 moonshines in a crowded room. I won't need to go too specific, but I know what I did. I know the words. Which is funny, because I was so, like, aggressive, and then the next day, next Capitolist party, because I did hang out there, because that's the community I'm in. I was, like, way quiet the next day, and I was just people watching, because part of what I even wanted to do at Off-Guy, and Tangent, just going to California General's people watch and get new experiences. I met neat people. I give them a thumb up. You can't see me, but I got thumb up. Thumb up. Thumb up. Thumb up. But yeah. No, the first day was work. I don't need to get into the first day. I was a little disappointed, though I guess that's what I can get into, disappointed. I was able to do the phase concert thing, though, which was exciting. Tenma came on, and that was, like, where I got the most excited. And yeah, no, I went to the phase booth, and I was like, you guys changed my life. And they're like, we're a coffee company. I'm like, and then the next day was Brown Day, which probably I need to get to the stuff. I need to look up, because I want to share Brown Day stuff, because I'm so proud that it lined up. So I had there was meet and greets for Charlotte, Tomoe, Nyaru, and then that was the same day as Charlotte's, like, concert at maybe karaoke at Chooser Kai, which was fun. It was probably the only other party I went to. Should have went to more parties. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not much of a party person. At some point, I was just there lurking. I just was an entity that existed. One sec. One sec. Oh, yeah, there it is. Some of the stuff was very confusing, but I was able to, I brought my Tomoe Fumo. Here you'll see, my selfies. I actually coordinated all brown. Like, I had my Carhartt jacket, brown pants, brown shoes. My hair was brown. I always wore my color filters. Here's this. And then I saw Nyaru. And then after this, I was like Terminator because I actually locked myself out of the... So I thought in all my funny glory while I was taking a quick break because I had time, in all my hindsight, I actually locked myself out while without my phone because I thought it would be funny to like blast a 10-hour loop of Kirikoko's like BRB music. It's the good morning, motherfuckers. Wah 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 wah. Because I thought it would be funny. And oh boy, I actually locked myself out. I'm like, this sucks, but this is hilarious. So I was basically running back and forth, getting mad at people for not, you know, and everyone, at the end of the day, it's all funny. Funny to me, it's comedy, it builds character. Also, I don't recommend running in Timberlands. I don't recommend aggressively running upstairs in Timberlands. That hurt. But I was able to get to meet Tomoe in my funky little get-up. So one thing I've noticed is if they didn't understand, like first off, I couldn't understand Nyaru very well. Sucks. I don't even think even if I didn't have like hard at hearing in crowded areas, I don't think I would have understood her well. Not that it mattered. It was say hi and get the, I guess it's called a checky or something. I don't know. I'm like, oh, Polaroid. I'll take it, I guess. This I hate how like a lot of the meet and greets I did, I got memory hold. Especially when they figured out it was me, they started talking. I'm just like, oh man. I hope I'm not bothering the guy at the thing. I just want to throw up my words. Now you're talking to me and I can barely hear you. Oh no. Oh no. The Tomoe meet and greet was actually really neat because it was, I had headphones. As you can see, they gave me headphones with a mic. So I was able to hear her. I called her cute. Because she is. And then, I think, paste. Somebody gave me the enamel pen. Yeah, very nice guy. And then I also got the standee for Brown Day. Because it was Brown Day. And all this brown stuff lined up. Because I really like brown VTubers. What can I say? I it's not that I only like them. I just find it funny that lined up. So like, I am glad. Trying to. One sec, I did get a photo of me with the Charlotte concert. I'm just gonna call it a concert because it was technically a karaoke relay, but I'll call it a concert because fuck it. It was a concert to me, damn it. It was the most I scrimmed. One thing I noticed is a lot of people apparently heard me making my jokes about, because I was walking around a number 3 brown lady. Or like, always bet on brown. I'm like yelling all these things. And I was like reviewing VTubers. Like just looking over it for fun. I was like looking at it. And it's like... At the start of it, I swear I could hear the frequencies of my voice, because I know what my voice sounds like. I'm like, oh god, am I gonna hear myself? Am I just gonna see me? Luckily, I don't think I popped up. I don't think I actually popped up. Thank God. I don't know what I'd do if I popped up. No, I failed. I do not have a photograph. I do not have a photograph. Oh wait, I do. There it is. One sec, I gotta... Yeah, there's the, Chooser Kai. Look! Haha, it's Charlotte. And it's Tomoe, because they're both brown VTubers. That's the connective tissue. So yeah, I freaked all these, like, con goers out by making brown lady jokes, screaming tons of shit posts. Yeah, it was funny, though. I'd like to imagine, like, I gave, like, several, like, VTubers Pete. That's an edgy joke. They're like, oh god. Oh god. Yeah, it's definitely easy to spill your spaghetti. Luckily, I've had a few Discord meet and greets. Even if I, for example, didn't talk to Nyaru at the convention, I have talked to her in like a meet and greet. Also, I did the work for her, but that commission, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, here, let's move a little bit into... So... Wick, this doesn't need any big, like, explanation or whatever, because this is just the thing that I'm working on. I need to get the rough draft basically started, and then I'm set. But yeah, we can talk about more off-guy stuff, because I think it's funny. But yeah, also, I don't have to be staring at my Discord trying to copy and paste photos I took. So, let me see. Trying to think. It'll be a bit tricky to talk off the top of my head with this one. Might have to just do one of my warm-ups I have planned. Oh, that is an awful resolution. Probably because I was using it for, this. For the, images. But yeah, no, blah, 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 brain. I'm thinking. But yeah, no. So, next day, after Brown Day, it was the last day I was able to say hi to Tenma and Pippa and Sheena. They're like, wow, you exist in the flesh. And Pippa was having a existential crisis, but you know, that's just her. It's just her. That's her life. Doing the one thing. might pull up a Twitter for this just cause it's probably there. Oh yeah, here's the getup I had the last day. It's right behind the art, isn't it? I'll said fuck off. No. But yeah, no, this is gonna show you the face Pippa was making. Pippa was making that face. And there was me. I totally forgot, but I had to double check if it's alright, if like the way with the hand sign I was doing, because I know some people are like, oh, is it gay? So, oh no. And then, and then this is the Sheena one. Me being silly. And yeah. That was a bit. That fucking hotel and con center though was cursed as fuck. I lost my one of my AC adapters, but I don't care. I just wanted out of there. Trying to think, is there anything crazy? Oh yeah, I got the so there's a lot of people who gave me some nice stuff. I appreciate them. They get the thumb up. I got a Sheena bean was gifted. I appreciate the guy. He's a good friend. I got a Tenma. Same guy gave me the Tenma. They stole, some fucker stole the Sheena Race Queen, so couldn't complete Purple Gain, which would be Tenma, Sleepy, Ember, and Sheena. Ember's Purple Gain because Indigo gets absorbed into purple. I don't make the rules, the gamers do, and I say the gamers say that Ember is purple. And then I got this Spica. Honestly, Spica frowning is really fucking weird to me. I don't know why she's frowning. Why does she look so soon? She's always smiling, but at least I was able to get the chibi. Look at those. Those race queens. I also got I'm trying to think what else. I also got Mutual's Dizzy keychain. I also said hi to the Sheena cosplayer, and I got a little thingy-majig. I was scaring the chicks. I was being boo. I would boo. But yeah. Yes, it's Freezer. I'm like, you know, this is alright. I'll grab this. I like Dizzy, I think. But yeah, no, things have changed. Mentally speaking. One of the reasons why I'm not doing a live 2D at the moment is, you know what, I should put, one sec, I gotta put the, stream art up as kind of like a fill-in. I'm gonna have two pure refs open because I'm gonna be switching a fair bit, and it's gonna be heavy on these. I don't know what it'll be hard on, but it'll be heavy on the computer nonetheless. I gotta be a gamer. Multi-drift. Okay. And then I had to basically try and like go from like 0 to sorry, one sec. But yeah, I had to go from 0 to 100 really fast and work on that anniversary art. So work-wise, that is where I'm at. Mentally, I'm just like, I gotta just get work done when I get work done. I don't feel 100%. So yeah, no. One sec, I gotta open up another pure ref. One sec. Ah, there it is, loading. I'll look back at stream. Okay. I think we're about done. I think the general flow is ready to start talking about some of the more personal things. So I'm going to be doing a sketch-a-thon. I am doing that sketch-a-thon technically right now. I'll have to figure out how the stream elements works. And, one sec, I gotta actually take a break before I go into this. BRB. I'll actually leave the mic on so I can make a joke of me screaming in the distance in a bit. One sec. Oh yeah, let me put up a third image. Get my Yoast font out. My Yoast. One sec. I will yell at you later. Oh, God. Idiot. It's funny if you can hear me. City workers. I'm gonna freak show. Oh! 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 I'm a beat show. Oh! I am alive. I don't know if that was funny, but... So, hello. I'm gonna talk a bit about what's been happening and why I want to do this work. So what we are going to do today is probably going to be a multi-stream venture. But what I want to do is text GDI. I don't know. I don't know if what a good like price point for this would be. So let's just say $5 USD. Stream stream elements. Stream elements. Doodle request. I don't know if I'm doing the most effective use of this. Sort of trying to communicate this is part of what's going on. But I will do it anyways. So I do have the thingy in the chat. I have the thingy in the chat. So here's why I wanted. So for a while now, there's been like health issues. Last month, I had a thing happen. So for a while, I realized there was like an issue with my tooth. Luckily, it was the backmost molar. Not a big deal. I just had to persevere. And, so I'm like, oh, okay. And one day I was eating, and a bit of my tooth broke off. So I'm like, I don't know. I should really try and light a fire. And I don't have to get too specific, but there was a thing last week that really just it motivated me to do this sort of thing. Like, I'm like, fuck it, I'm done trying to let other people pull me around, them make decisions for me, them tell me, oh, we want you to do this way, that this way, oh, you should do this specific thing, and I just have to, but we're not going to actually help you. We're just going to shove things in your face, and we're not even going to, like, find time to, like, coordinate a way to, like, no. All these distractions from telling me to do what I think is the way I should do things. And I don't get why I would have let them do it, because all the other times they were wrong about it. And I've shown some success. And all I've been doing is success. So I decided last week, like weekend, and like Wednesday, I needed to do something. And yesterday I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna stream. If you know, you know. I don't want to divulge all the information about what's going on. So at this point, it's not only my health, but it's the fact that I'm not in a position where I can help other people. And I want to be in that position. So I need to move a ball. I basically need to move this ball. And that's what today is. I'm going to do sketches for, like, I think I said $5. Doodle requests. Obviously, you can do more than 5 for a request. Or you don't even need to do a request, but I really would want it to be work. If it's any money, that's fine too. I need to get working. And I gotta get work I've already started done. I've said a lot of times, I know not everyone pays attention, but that things will be out when it's out. and that I'm not the greatest headspace for just being a machine gun. But I will persevere. And I will keep working. And yeah, no. Not to get all deep and dramatic. I think it might be a good time for me to. So the war joke is just a funny. But I think it's time for war. Okay, we're going to warm up now. I'm gonna look at things. I'm just gonna doodle some stuff. Probably gonna get a bit annoying. I'm probably gonna have to mention that several times about the donating. But if anything's honestly appreciated at the moment, I don't think. Also, I don't want to bother too hard. I know it's rough times. I think we all can make it. I believe in it. One sec, I'm Googling. I asked. Magical girls. She wants magical girl. So I draw her magical girl. Does it mean magician? I'm wizard? Sailor Moon? I don't fucking know. I gotta double check I'm messaging the right person. It's been a lot lately. I'll have to figure out if it would be if I'm able to like collab. I might bother. I'm gonna bother people. Probably just bother some people about drawing. I'll have to hold off. Do the other thing. So I asked another person for something they'd want as a warm-up. They said they. Oh, let me get the specific wording. Starbucks Stacy Pippa. Os. Figure out the exact. I think I know what a Stacy looks like. I'll just have to, do a little bit of a rep. I'm assuming when girls say Stacy, well, aside from they look attractive, I think there's like general aesthetic choices. I need to get Pippa. I think the closest was the time I drew Pippa with drinking the Kimade, because I made a very specific joke because it was it's cringe, but I basically turned her into the quote-unquote bimbo look. I'm just like, honestly, it was an excuse to give her Pippa donut lips as a joke. Thank gosh I started doing the thing where I search engine optimize my art so I can easily look up a specific VTuber so I can reference it. Because what I'm thinking is, like, it's the whole Yas, like... Yas. I do find it funny. I'm looking up all this stuff and people like, oh, basic white girl aesthetic. I'm just like, okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say. I'm just the artist. I'm the white girl. I want her to start talking about Hydro Flask. I'm not gonna show it, but man, this is the one where this girl is making a fucking like a female soy jack face. No. I think I'm getting the image of what I wanted, how I want to draw Pip in my head, though. Who knew just looking up white girl with Starbucks would give me the exact aesthetic I want? Bow, 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 bow. Nah, my Twitter's gonna be fucked. You wanna look at white women with Starbucks? You must be a fucking ninny. You must be a fucking freak. Looking up white girl at Starbucks. Or you, say, female with a Starbucks cup on your phone. They're gonna hate me. Google's gonna hate me. Oh yeah, I can double check. Oh yeah, I got it. Sorry, I just now noticed. I did get a thingy. Let me double check with my email. Oh, cool. So it definitely works. Probably have to. Sorry it took me a bit to read that. I'm very busy trying to conjure the white woman we know Pippa to be. What woman? I'll have to figure out if there's a way to look at the... It's probably something I get from like messages. Doing the actual like, message pop-up. I'll have to look at it later. Oh, yeah, there is. God damn it. God dang it. Ah. Okay. Luckily, I'm already getting Pippa images. Could definitely do that. Get Sawa with Pippa ears. But I gotta get all them references together. I got a ding forge. Luckily, I have references for both of those VTubers. I am a very prepped guy. It's me, Ouchi hit me, the prepared guy. Cool. I like Sawa's design. Drawing it. I think there was one time I sketched her. The thing is, I like giving her the sleeves that go over her hands. think the one time I put her in one of those sketch compilation things, it was a hold on a sec, it was being weird. But yeah, it was this time when I drew. It's also the same time I drew Charlotte. Very much thumb up. Okay, you gotta remember. Brain. Oh yeah, I already got Pippa there. Oh yes, Sawa. Hello there, my name is Sawa-sama. I'm Sawa Grape Vtuber, voice actor extraordinaire. Hello there. Hello, I am a gamer. Like you, of course. Hello. I can do the funny voice. Hello there, I'm Sawa. And the other funny voice. Hello there, I'm Sawa. Hello. Why? Can you say anything else? Hello, I'm Sawa. Such a dumb joke. There's like a specific way I typically do Pippa's ears. I'll try to make it work. I'll even give her the Sawa heresy. Actually, I should do these swirls on. I don't know. I mean, I know, but I don't know if I'm brain to articulate such minor concepts. Oh yeah, I forgot she has. Forgot she has Tism teeth. Oh wait, it would be going this way. Towards the ear. She's going.
Back in.
Baka. Uta baka baka. Oh, that hurt. Uta takika. Baka yuru. Baka yuru. Yada yada does hey. I might need to make more tea, goddamn. Hot stuff in my fucking throat so I don't die. Back in your Baka. Kika puka kika. Well, this is really scratchy. Probably revise this to return to it later, but nah, it is still funny because I like actually how unclean it looks. How like shaped it is. It's like squishy. Well, of course. If you give, like, lore-wise, if I gave her Pippa, if I'm going based solely off of K-Fob, Sawa would hate it if she got Pippa ears, because Sawa want to kill, Sawa rivals, Sawa has punching bag with Pippa's face on it. I know that's not accurate, but if I'm thinking by the laws of what I know, it works. So yeah, no. She'll kill. She will kill. One sec. Sick. Okay, I'm back in mentally. Ugh. Ah, my ear. Hmm. Actually, I gotta make more. One sec. BRB. I'm definitely 1000 March. Should double check. Well, I got that at the very least started. I might, just because I am saving, I'm probably gonna work more on that with Sketch. I turned on the electric kettle. I'm just waiting for that. Might eat something in a bit. Oh yeah, I forgot. Honestly, it's more like a doodle. Which I guess is a weird pedantic thing, but I got that done in a few minutes. Maybe 10. Hey, that's a big jump, but I'm just trying to I understand like the stuff I usually get out in like a day or like in a few hours. It usually takes a lot of ruminating. I call that stuff like RKGK, which is like a sketches basically. But yeah, no, there is a bit of a difference. Also, quality-wise, there's a bit of a difference. The hot thing's almost ready. I'm gonna put a plate over it. Garbage. Pizza. I got the pizza. Hello there. Hello there. I have acquired the pizza. Hello, my name is Ouchi-Sensei, and I acquired pizza. Oh, it's okay. You're welcome, Frozen. Gail, I hope you have a good day. If you back read or whatever. I mean, back watch. I don't know the words. Put a disclaimer that I'm eating pizza. Was it? Pizza. I'm a mean person. I eat bozo. 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 I'm hearing pizza. You know what? Let's just lean into it. I'm hearing pizza. It's not even the same size, shape. I don't know what I think about my backlog. Remember yesterday I was eating pizza. I'm like, oh, this is the last day. And then I'm like, today I'm just like, I've gotten no response. Yeah, no, I got no grocery or time. I'm just gonna have to get pizza again. One sec. Man. I remember that. Jack. Oh, I forgot what it was called. Super Cop or something. Jack Thompson Super Cop. I don't think that's what it was called. I know I liked it on Newgrounds, so let me check. Oh, hey. Jack Matthews Action Cop. So stupid. So stupid. Man, I sure do love aeroplanes. Oh no, Joe Silver. Huh. That's weird. I thought Joe Silver made a game of a certain... And nothing. It's probably the wind. It's just the wind. Okay, I'm done. Yes. Hello there. I'm glad to. I have a plate. I don't know what to do with it, so BRB. BRB. Rabbit. I'm no longer hearing pizza. I mean, unless you want to think about it's the pizza's still in the fridge. Okay, let's check. Hmm. Maybe they don't. They have good nails, but they don't have that kind of nails. And they'll still keep long nails because I want to draw long nails. I don't know if I want to go. Ah! Take it out! Man. Here's the mother fucking tea. These eyebrows. They're alright. I don't mind them. Terrifying. And terrifying. So stupid. Oh, that's unfortunate. So terrifying. I love it. Hilarious. Hmm. Man, sometimes there's like a rubber banding on the infinite looper. Dead hours. Yay. I'm drinking more tea. Oh yeah, I got a little bit, just because I know it's gonna be a rough next few days or even months. Yesterday I got set up. I got this whole thing set up. So this, I added the Sleepy fan art coin, Sleepyheads coin, and I moved the Watame. The Watame's not actually in frame of that. So what I wanted out of this is a bunch of mutuals, or was mutuals. And VTubers that I really like. So I like, aside from the fact that I like Tenma, Tomoe, Ember, Sheena, Sleepy, I'm and also Aki. Tomoe's a mutual, Tenma's a mutual, Sleepy's a mutual, Ember's a mutual, Aki's even a mutual. Hime Mirie mutual. Honko mutual. Not to be like showing off, but it's trying to basically what I'm trying to do mentally to my psyche is to be like, I have support. Even if it's just me being mentally ill, who cares? Lumi on her old account followed me, so I put her here anyways. And then, some of my favorite Hololive talents. Zaki. Oh yeah, Sheena. Sheena still supports me. I know she does. And then Louis, Aki, Polka, Watame, Botan, Korone, and Marine. Even got a little Lunite. Hollow Force. And then Mari's also there. I know she's got my back. Just and then I got the letters. The Polaroid. I really want to remind myself that I'm not alone. Very mentally ill. Also got the Ami. Umo. But yeah. Person that requested I draw Pippa as a Stacy's giving me a lot of feedback, and I appreciate it. Pacey. That's such a silly nickname. Oh no. Oh no. Aren't I a silly hooligan? Okay, I might want to actually do one of the Mm-hmm. So one of the commissions I gotta do, and I want to get done this week, is a beach dizzy. Bum 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 bum. Hmm. Okay. Just gonna put this up. Save. Okay, GK. Sketch. I got a brain. Luckily, technically, I already had reps. Huh. Gotta pull up this guy's references. Oh yeah, he had the acrylic. Thank God. Might have to be like a bit of an intermission break, but I might actually start up. What's the 4-hour mark? When is the 4-hour mark? I should at least just wait until the 3-hour mark. Person waiting on Dizzy art, if you ever see this. It is happening. I'm gonna copy paste Thickbur if I can find her. Just put her there for now. BRB. I'm going to mute just cause. BRB. Okay, that's BRB. Hmm. Oh! I got another doodle. Again, thank you, Gail. I will draw Shondo. I don't really draw Shondo that much. I think I've only drawn her 2, 3-ish times. She's got that military outfit. A Kippy paste. But I will, in fact, draw her saluting. I will, in fact, do that. It's vague enough to where I can pick which kind of Shondo. The one with the milky old crone eye that's like cursed with 50 years where she has cataracts. I need to just look up salute emotes. I'm going to play a different song that is related to Metal Gear Solid because it's from Metal Gear. Oh, it's from the second one. Classic. Man. There's a really cool remix of Zanzibar Breeze I really like. If I can find it. It definitely wouldn't be hard to look. Literally, I think it's the only... I think it's the only remix that really pops off usually. Yep, Encounter. Oh, it's almost 10 years old, fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. When did this come out? The Encounter. It's gonna be 10 years old the 15th of this month. Oh, God. I'm gonna put this in chat. This is a good song. Okay, but I've never done this, so it's gonna be a weird link to a song. Okay, there it works. That's the song we're listening to. Good remix. I love this one. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. That stuff was originally over there, wasn't it? Everyone's like, whoa! There's all these Snake Eater memes, and I'm just, or like Metal Gear Solid 5, or like Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance, and I'm just like, man. There's another one by The Encounter that's really good. I don't remember if it matters which hand. Not that ultimately for me it doesn't matter which hand. Because it's chibi. I'm pretty sure it would be the salutes from all the things I'm referencing. And because she's chibi, I can just do it like this. There's a little bit. The angle's a bit wonky, ain't it? I gotta always remember, make sure Shondo's wrists aren't showing. I gotta remember. We have to remember. It's the lore. It's the lore. I don't know what the lore is. I don't watch Shondo. I just know fans of mine are also fans of Shondo. I also know Shondo. I don't know if she lurks. I don't know. It'd be funny if she lurks. For the off chance. Ah, uh, what does the chibi and salute emotes for VTubers? This is what's nice about having like Nitro. I literally can just look at all the salute emotes. I want to listen to another encounter banger. And then we're back to war. This is frequency 140.85. There's another one that's theme of Solid Snake that I feel. Neba. Oh, she told me Warch. Warch myself. It's not like I haven't drawn a saluting emote before. I did the Irie salute emote. But the angle I decided, I guess, was a bad angle. But damn, I won't. Damn, I'll try. I'll do my darndest. Very chuny. And you know what? We like that. We like that here. Very chuny. Great work ethic. Wait, there's a speaker salute? There is a speaker salute. I love speaker. I forgot. Okay. So let's say palm. Oh man, this one's gonna be weird to translate. I always forgot there's the fucking snake screaming sample in that one. We should go back to war. We should go back to looping war. I'll start back. What if we loop one of the war remixes? There's this one by Ketsu that's pretty alright. I'll link it in chat. We could also listen to the Rich Ad EB. I've never actually said his name out loud. It's a Richard Eb. Here's a Richard EB. I don't know, I'll just say Richard. Sauce. Don't worry, Papa Ouchi. Get the sauce. Your local soup kitchen got the sauce. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. We need a sauce-based society. I'm tempted to give her fucking like fangs and like fucking like garbage disposal teeth, but I'll restrain myself. This is the hole where the thoughts leaked. Nah, I won't make a drawer of your jumper character yet. Oh, that reminds me, I made the funny cake slice joke. I'm like talking in chat. I'm also in VC, and I had like a friend. So I was talking to my friend about this interaction. I'm like, the cake, jelly cake is funny. It's funny. And they're just like, huh? What? And then this one guy came in, my friend came in and joked about, oh, he made sure my jumper character. Which, you know, is kind of being on the nose about the joke. Because it's cake, and he's like, okay, now that's funny. And I'm just like, is this guy's like doubting me as a comedian, and it's kind of hilarious. It's like well-articulated, thought-out humor about jelly as a cake, the funniest shit I've ever seen. And then they're like, huh? I don't get it. Why would she be cake? That's fucking one of the most... I'm gonna be real, one of the most beaten to death, like, Star Night jokes I've ever had to deal with. And they're like, now that's funny. I'm like, oh god, your brain is fried chicken. Your brain is made out of putty. Well, wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I can do this stretch. As long as I get a commission started and I get some of the doodles in, and then I'll come back later. I like the ribbon. I like her ribbon because it's like, it's a nice way. Here, I'll actually, I mean, you should already have seen it. but for posterity, I will pretend nobody knows. I like, on the reference sheet at least, it is a skull, but it is not a descriptive skull. It just suggests it through iconography, a skull. I like it. I also like the button motif is still there, even though most people aren't gonna notice or care the sewn stitched motif that she constantly has. Aside from that, Jor, my Jumper character. Shore, my Shumo character. Not my Shumper character, someone else's Shumper character. Super duper Eshalooper Shumper character. Shumo, Shondo Shumo, Shumper character. Kill me. Should kill me. Should kill me now. It's alright, I'm already dead. It's a very subtle joke. You see, Jelly's first letter of her name is J, and the word, and so we replace every other word, like certain words like nouns and adjectives, with J. So my Jumper character, I gotta give her her bangs. I gotta give Shondo her shanes. I just think it's funny at the end of the day. People can find whatever they find funny. I just think it's funny that nobody... This one guy just wasn't willing to understand the humor. To be fair, that's just the thing I've come to just accept, is a lot of people are not gonna understand jokes, or they're not gonna be able to get them. I drew Cleo. This is a very high-end joke, but hear me out. First time I drew Cleo on her own was this funny art I did last month, I mean, not year. Yeah. So the joke here, it's a little bit of a double whammy. She's just saying, and here it says you'll burn in hell, how nice. The implication is it's her book of grievances. Now, this has gone over to some people. I need to turn off the music for this. This has gone over to some people's heads. It's a little bit of a subtle joke. This is the Book of Grievances is an actual, like, published journal you can get. It's basically like, it is like the Book of Grudges, that dwarf thing. But it's supposed to be kind of like writing down your rage and how much you hate people and how you feel about them. It's supposed to kind of be like that kind of thing. And the contrast, not only is the contrast for what she's saying, how she looks, but the fact that a published book, now hear me out, misspelled grievances. It should be Grievance. It's funny how many people they got so preoccupied with the fact that the I should go before the E. I'm pretty sure. I can double check. Yes. So this is supposed to be just weird, quirky Chungus humor. And people, it's like a handful of people that don't know my humor. They're like tourists, basically. I just find it incredibly hilarious, even after I explain, well, it's a joke. With some of them, they're just like, you spelled it wrong. Yeah, the joke is that it's a published material that's spelled wrong. But you spelled it wrong. And I'm just like, man, And then I just let it simmer for like a week, and some new person comes into the Twitter post is like, hey, it's grievances. You spelled it wrong. And I'm just like, I know I spelled it wrong. That's the joke. That's the humor. I didn't say it that time. Because at that point, I'm just like, nobody pays attention. If you don't get how this is funny, then I don't know what to tell you. Uh, but yeah, I also am now starting to profile writers as I don't get funny. I'm a profiling people who put writer in their profile. I always also find it funny. People really get uppity about not having things be grammatically correct and things that I'm not paid for that I make in like 2 hours. I just think it's funny. I have this Irie Pippa art that the word fiery is misspelled. And someone's like, you misspelled fiery when I reposted it. I'm like, oh man, you're like, I think if I didn't draw either of them, if this is like a sketch, why would I proofread it? Like the humor comes from the fact that I didn't proofread it. And honestly, unless it's like this, because I've had a few times where the joke is the fact that it is a published material that makes spelling errors. I remember, I think it felt like I mind broke Lumi with my winter entry. I broke her brain. It feels like she did not like the fact that I went out of my way to make so many grammatical, like, because like the joke is with the Star County runners. The joke with that one is the joke with this art. The joke with this art is that it is a published material and that they ran out of budget. They ran out of budget, and that it is very amateur and it's really shit. Like, tell your parentals buy me Star County runners or go to H. Become the Gubenheimer of the phase. Connect a jungle, 2 dames kicking ass and taking names or climbing the streets. Blah blah blah. As they roll into your homes and on your personnel computer and or Sega Dreamcast. Like this inventor season. And it's even funnier when you realize the text. If you are able to read this, you really need to hop off the copious amounts of bona fide caffeine pills. That's me right now, actually. This meme does not condone acts of violence, only uses violence as a means for a punchline. Copyright 2025, year of our Lord. If reading this caused you headache, back pains, a dead spouse, a crime scene investigation in your living room, short-term memory loss, long-term memory loss, bankruptcy, socio-retiredation, Tardenheimer, chronic bleeding chronic nausea, 88 counts of misdemeanor, a ruined streaming career, someone calling you a slur, mommy daddy telling I misspelled it on purpose. Mommy daddy telling you to get a rail job or swelling, then please consult your local priest and get some help. Stop it. It's so stupid because when you look at it like this, it kind of feels official, and that it's just like, oh. And I name dropped Babbage's because it's a reference to a Donkey Kong Country ad in a magazine that told you to pre-order at Babbage's to get yourself a free shirt, I think. But yeah. Sorry, that was a detour. It is. I love the fake. It's so fake, so silly. The quirky humor. But yeah, if I remember correctly, maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure I mind broke Lumi. She got mind broke. She's like, I hate this! What? What? Sega? Sega? You mean Sega? Well, this, to be fair, I think I photoshopped it to be Sega. Okay, back to Shondo and back to War Remix. Oh, wait. Infinite Looper. I wish her eye patch had an X on it. Her eye patch is more like a bandage. Well, I mean, actually, more like a like a ribbon. Which I guess fits her general ribbon motif she has. A lot of her stuff are just strips supposed to embody like strips of fabric, like she's like a broken ballet doll. I don't even have to watch her to like pick up on these sort of weird details. You're hiding swag under your floorboards. Your slime, you're hiding swag. You're hiding all your swag in the floorboards. Your harness. Fucking the swag police coming to evict me for hiding swag. I don't know. Am I doing this right? I wish the model sheet is... I don't know. You're hiding swag under your floorboards, your harness. No. They just start blasting LFMAO. That'd be an awful bit. What the fuck? Johan. It's like LFAO. They like just start just say I'm sexy and I know it. And then they like lead up to the build up. This is literally just a fucking Who Framed Roger Rabbit joke. It's just a joke from you Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Wow. I gotta take off my color filters so I can more properly obsess with the color scheme of what I'm doing. I'm gonna color this one just because. It's gonna be a little crude, but who cares? I'll probably go revisit some of these ideas later. Hmm. Oh, I gotta. Whoopsie, I forgot. Ah, that's good enough. I think having had some color might be just nice for the fact that I get paid a second one. I donated a second one. Is that a male on my stream? The opposite would be, is that a femoid? No, you can't say that. My... Okay, I'm gonna post on the socials. Shondo, every time. Shodo. Shondo. Hmm. Ayo. I'll need to grab the... I'm gonna see what would happen if I, grab the, link via... Oh, hey, there it is. Oops. I forgot to finish that sentence. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna print. So far, that's alright. Oh, that looks messed up. That's messed up. Why'd you say that, Sawa Bunny? Why'd you call Shondo that? Okay. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do for this, but it's never too late for a bikini art. It's never too late. I will draw this as the most nice dizzy I can muster, though I might go a bit round and thick on her. I know technically she's like apparently like a pole with like boobs. IRL, but her model is super fucking thick, so I don't care. She's like drawn like a short stack. I don't know why they gave her such big hips. Also, she got an ass. Hmm. I wonder what would be a nice beach pose. I think I should just go all reliable. Not worry too much. I could also just base the pose off of the acrylic. Summer 2024, was it? God damn it. I'm a throw rock. I'm a throw rock. Mayhaps the Dizzy Dokuro. Ah! I hate how bad people are with updating this. Ugh. Ugh. Oh boy. This is a little disappointing. I'm not very fond of how annoying it is to grab certain references for phase talents. I don't get why. I mean, I get why. It's just not fun. I don't like to think, oh, well, people don't have time. I'm not saying it's. I don't like to think it's negligence. I just think people don't have time to constantly update with every single possible, like, reference material in the VTuber wiki or a VTuber. I think the most of the essentials were there. If I remember correctly. Most of the... For some reason, they do not have Dizzy's actual, like, main model reference sheet, I mean. Probably once it hits the 4-hour mark, I'm gonna probably take a break and start streaming a bit after. So I can, go outside, move my legs, think about what I want to do next stream, which probably will be more today. It's either that, work on the Biscom, work on Sheen Art, and then probably those are the stuff I have pure refs open for. But yeah. Bum 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 bum. Oh yeah, I need to make the Trojan Labubu joke I've been thinking of for a while. Before it's cringe. But I don't even have to do the face, because it's gonna be a Trojan horse Labubu for the white woman. It's gonna be all the mascots, and they're gonna be at Mari's door. It's gonna be like Teo, Sadby, Teo, Ringo Dachi, Teo, Trojan Labubu. It's not even gonna be real, it's fake, it's a trap, it's a ruse. It's how you're gonna pick up chicks as a Trojan Labubu. You hide in it, and then when she comes, she puts you in her house. You escape, you grab her, and then you leave in the Trojan Labubu. This is gonna be funnier than every other VTuber Labubu related shitpost, because it's about theft and abduction. You're stealing a female. That's not funny. That's a crime. Exactly. I'm seeing all these jokes on Twitter. I'm like, they don't know. They don't know that I'm working on the Trojan. Disgusting. Disgusting. How many more minutes? I need to review my references a bit, and then I think it might actually be time. My mental battery is waning. I'm spoiling all my funny secrets that I have in my design document of ideas with such banners as oh, I gotta find one that's hilarious. I gotta turn off the music for this one. There's a few. There's Remy pulling a gun on Ponko. Ponko has duct tape, and Come As You Are is playing, and Remy looks silly. It's another one right under his Ponko, holding a pistol and a Bible in the other hand, and a turtleneck sweater and pleated skirt. Little blood on her face, but still make her look cute and dumb. Subtitled by the power of God and all that is holy cannoli, I shall smite you. Impact font. Number 19. Pippa screaming about the pony, and Tomoe is confused while another VTuber is looking in disbelief. That's another. There is another thing where Teo is telling Leacon to do a flip. Another one is Moni Plays reference. Teo is like, "You're scaring the chicks, dude. They heard you say that. You're scaring the chicks." Another one is Jelly selling oranges on the side of the Californian road. Real gamers will know that joke. There's one where it's Calliope Mori feeding a baby Pippa, saying, "Don't cry, little Redditor. There's enough boat goes bending to last you your entire life. Mods, get the girl hungry. More normie slop." Then she cries, Gangster's Paradise. Rie is pinching Erina's cheeks and actually pulls off her face, and Erina says, "I will kill you later." Sheena and Ponko schizoing about psychology, glowies, and chemicals with the wheelchair-bound Irie. That's another one. There's one that's literally just, "Can you lock the fuck in?" And then there's ones that is literally just Mari Billy Hatcher shitpost. Very in-depth, insightful note-taking. Ember at restaurant. Ennis is a waitress. Ember goes, "What do you mean you don't have burgers? You're German." And Ennis looks very tired. I can't wait to get to that one. The issue is I can't wait to get to most of these. Tomoe, Nyaru, and Charlotte basketball meme, and it says always bet on Brown. Tedma beating up washing machine. Lady enters to use microwave. She immediately stops to avoid embarrassment. That's the Archangel. Sheena says, "All right, you made me do this." Blows trumpet and it plays Careless Whispers, and she looks confused. Oh, this one I've kind of shitposted already, but the joke was Jelly's man in the box, and Sheena like pops up and is like, "Deny your maker." She does the whole like a Haagen-Dazs stare that I tried to make the cosplayer do. I really was freaking her out. She gave me the eyes. I'm kidding. She laughed. And then I wanted, for the talk box, I wanted to make Ember do the mouthy talk box guitar. There's also one that's pretty obvious. It's the Sheena's Kayako and the Grudge. It's a Grudge reference. Sheena's Kayako and Sadby is Toshio. The Babu. The normie slop. Pippa. Oh yeah, Pippa downfall thumbnail. She looks like she's injected with corn oil. Tomoe salt lick for the third time because it makes me laugh. Chichan Hanji Sheena. That's another one that I like. Tema Gamgee telling Pippa Baggins, "I can't carry your burns, but I can carry you." Picks up Pippa to Walmart, throws away the one bean to rule them all. Imagine if it's like, you got the face coffee. It's a fucking coffee bean that like makes people go schizophrenic. Like really crazy. Not even because schizophrenia is medical. Like that's an actual thing. Schizoids is medical. Post-traumatic, that's medical. I want it to be like so outlandish. I want the bean to make her start being rabid. Rabbit? I tell you, a rabbit. I already did the one where it's gore of my comfort character and it's jelly getting chopped up like cake. I workshopped that one with the bromies. But yeah, no, I have a whole entire design doc of fucking jokes. I need to do more like fucking mentally ill, like I hate the Antichrist, I hate the Antichrist, I hate the Antichrist, I hate the Antichrist tier shit. I also need to put in the two types of artists, the one where it's like, women have sex? What? Me pee pee. Me pee pee hort when I touch. And then the other one's like a very fucking serious Tema with like Dragon Ball eyebrows, and she's like, I hate the Antichrist, I hate the Antichrist. I hate her. I hate him. I'm gonna kill him with my hands. Hilarious. I need that reaction. Fuck, cause I'd be like, Tenma, I too hate the Antichrist. You're so real. So true, so real. Much like the Ponko Bible, where I actually had to write down the slurs so the mosaic would mosaic right. Most people don't even know the slur. If you know, you know. Tenma, I gotta write this down. Tenma, I hate. Tenma, like, are two types of artists. One, what? Women sex? Question mark. Second, I hate the Antichrist. I hate the Antichrist. So true, so real. 6 more minutes. You know what? I think I decided it'd be Pippa. Um. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I'm probably good for now. We're hitting almost 4 hours. I'm gonna take a quick break. Probably gonna once I'm done, I'm probably just gonna gorilla and then set up the tomorrow's stream room and then today's the whatever gorilla. Again, thank you guys for participating, even if you're just vibing. I do appreciate it. It's definitely a tricky time. You just gotta persevere. You know, I'm just gonna say bye. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. I'm gonna hit the button. Bye.